Chag Chanukah Sameach. Happy Chanukah, everyone. I'm Aliza Spiro at the Song Shul, and we're glad to have you with us on this last night of Chanukah broadcast. We've got a great bunch of entertainment for you tonight. You're going to hear some singing, and at the end, we're going to have candlelighting and Ma'oz Tour. We have some wonderful musical guests. We have a special moment direct from Bondi Beach in Australia, and we even have a new segment called Kitchen Chaos. And those of you who know me will understand immediately why it is called that. But we would not be able to present any of this without our generous sponsors. So many thanks. Firstly, to Rosette Rutman and Stephen Abrams. They're sponsoring to commemorate the yortzites of Rosette's beloved parents, Ella and Abraham Rutman, and also the yortzites of her two cousins, Sid Vallow and Mark Strymon. Thank you so much, Rosette and Stephen. And also, we have sponsorship from the marvelous Venn Mitchell family in honor of June Mitchell. Oh, how we love you, June. And finally, our third sponsor, David and Felicia Poslins. Thank you so much for all you do for the Song Shul. So now let's get ready for some music, shall we? You're going to love this. It's a song everybody knows, everyone loves. English, Hebrew, Yiddish, sing along or just listen. Here's Cantor Simon with Chanukah, Oh Chanukah.
ימי החנוכה, חנוכת מקדשנו, בגילו ושמחה נמלא את ליבנו, לילה ויום סביבוננו יסוב, סוף גניות נאכל בם לרוב, היינו הדליקו נרות חנוכה רבים, על הניסים ועל הנפלאות אשר חוללו המכבים, על הניסים ועל הנפלאות אשר חוללו המכבים. O Chanukah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Dreidels to play and Latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Oy Chanukah, a jonte verschene, a listige, a freiliche, nicht du noch a Sehne. Alle Nacht in Dreidelig spielen wir, frische, heiße Latkes, essen nur nach Schier. Geschwinde sind Kinder, die Chanukah lichtelig und Zogt alla Nissim, läuft Gott vor die Nissim und lass mir alle tanzen in Kahn. Zogt alla Nissim, läuft Gott vor die Nissim und lass mir alle tanzen in Kahn.
Chanukah linda está aquí, 8 candelas para mí. Chanukah linda está aquí, 8 candelas para mí. Una candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelas para mí. The festival of lights, celebration every year. In each window on the street, we know that Chanukah is here. Una candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelas para mí. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Una candelica, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, cinco candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí.
Kitchen Chaos with Simon and Aliza.
Hey, what's cooking with Simon and Aliza? We're doing something we have never done before. Well, we have cooked before, but not with anybody actually watching us. We are the last people in the world you would expect to do something like this, but this is just the kind of thing we do for you because we love you so. Start by putting on our gloves.
Men, early examination. It's always good.
Okay, today, what's cooking? We're gonna make latkes, but not any old latkes. These are not the Ashkenazic latkes that your bubby made. These are Sephardic latkes with a different spice, and you eat them. Simon will do the belly dance later.
I just did.
We will eat them differently. The first thing you should know
How are we going to eat them differently?
well, we don't just eat them on a plate with sour cream because these are fleishik. They're meat latkes, so you're not going to have sour cream, and you're not going to need applesauce. The sides for this are a completely different combination of foods. So we start.
What's the ingredients? Give us
Okay, I'm going to let you know what the ingredients are. The first thing is potatoes, of course. So we've already cut some potatoes, and we have boiled the potatoes. I don't know, can you see?
Yeah,
Can you
my
see?
Vanna White.
You're doing your Vanna White potato dance.
Like to buy a Val?
Okay, we start with potatoes. We're going to add, this is ground chicken. I don't recommend that you do ground beef because it'll taste like hamburgers. So you're going to be adding ground chicken. I'll just do it.
No complaints from me about ham.
Chopped onion, parsley. Now the thing about parsley, this recipe calls for a lot of parsley. Cantor Simon does not like parsley.
It's green.
So
It gets in your teeth.
Yeah, so we compromised, and this is less parsley than you would need.
So minced chicken. How much minced chicken?
Okay, so I'm so glad you asked. The measurements of this are kind of like the way my Savta Rivka, my grandmother, Aleha Hashalom, used to make her onion cookies.
That too.
When my grandmother was still alive, I sat down with her and I said, Savta Rivka, what's the recipe for your onion cookies? And she started dictating. And I started writing. So she said, you start with some flour. How much flour? I don't know, a cup of flour. So I write down a cup of flour. Then she said, and then you add salt. So I write, add salt. And then she said, but that won't be enough, so add a little more. So I gotta be honest, I don't know what the measurements are for any of this,
Right,
but it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be delicious.
2 onions?
This happens to be 2 onions.
2 onions.
This happens to be 4 potatoes. You could do more.
Medium-sized potato.
Yeah, good size.
10
Yeah.
to 12, 18.3 centimeters in diameter.
Okay, then we're going to be adding eggs.
Eggs.
I have 4 here. There were 5, but Cantor Simon decided to rehearse. So he cracked one
Here's one that I
already.
cracked.
He cracked an egg already,
Right there.
right against my head. And then we're gonna add the parsley.
Parsley.
I put up matzah meal. Some people do flour. Don't do flour. Do matzah meal. A little bit of matzah meal. You don't need to add a lot. And this is the special spice that I use. This is a spice from an Israeli market. Oh, that's so funny. I put that glass. That's where you were going to be putting. Wait. Excuse me, everybody. No, you're putting eggshells in the salt. Now, don't crack the eggs quite yet, okay? Don't crack the eggs quite yet.
It adds to the flavor.
It adds to the flavor. This was going to be
Francis?
hold on a second.
Treading on eggshells.
Hold on.
David.
No.
Allow me to throw them
You're
away.
not going to do any more eggs. This is what we're doing next, okay? That was a little bit of salt that you're going to add. And these are eggs we're going to measure. But this is the spice. Hang on just a second. Don't interrupt me for just a second. This is a spice. You can find it in Arab markets in Israel. In Hebrew or Arabic, it's called Beharat Mahshi. If you can find it, that's awesome. If you can't, you can probably make something that simulates it. I think it's sort of a combination of allspice and cumin and coriander and salt, and experiment. But it's not a super powerfully overbearing
Oh, and Chanel number 5.
Hi, it's Mark Regev. I want to take this opportunity to wish everyone at the Song Shul in Toronto a very happy Chanukah. I enjoyed being with you over the high holidays, and I know how you celebrate it, and I'm sure that Chanukah at the Song Shul is really the place to be.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Mark Regev. Your support means so much to us here at the Song Shul, and it is a privilege and an honor to welcome you here in our community. Right now, the next song is for the children. Chanukah is a festival for children, and sadly, there are kids all over the world who are living in very, very troubled times, troubled situations, and they're unable to enjoy the innocent, carefree childhoods that their parents would have loved for them to have. This is a song that will be sung by the lovely Alicia Ault. It's for the kids. Here's Bless the Children.
Happy Hanukkah, everyone. Bless the children, for they are yours. Bless the trees under which they play. Bless the sun, bringing in another day with light. For the children, for our children, for your children. Bless the laughter that's in their hearts. Bless the music and what they say. Bless their dreams, leading them along the way with love. For the children, for our children, for your children. Protect them from harm. Protect them from our mistakes. Carry them on wings of peace and lead their innocence to happiness. Bless the children, for they are yours. Please watch over what's pure and true. Earth and heaven and all belong to you. We thank you. We thank you for sharing and for caring for the children. Bless the children, for after all, we all are children too.
Kitchen chaos.
The first thing we do is you find your child and you let your child mash the potatoes. So here's the thing. The texture of these latkes, is completely different from the latkes that you know about. You probably make them in a what's it called? A food processor or a grater. I don't do that. We don't like to work in this house.
A grater.
Not
It's
with
a Jewish
food.
word.
A grater. So this is what we're gonna do. You find your child and you give your child a potato masher and you have your child
Yes.
mash the potatoes.
And you sing the song for Chanukah. Mano Yeshua. Wrong festival?
Yeah.
I'm mashing. I'm gonna go. I'm mashing. I'm a threshing my potatoes. I'm a mashing.
Okay. So
These are beautifully mashed.
they are very interestingly mashed.
Yes.
It's quite possible.
Now.
It's quite possible. Now, I told you this is not what we're really strong. This is not our strong
You
suit.
speak for yourself. I crack beautiful eggs.
It's quite possible that I didn't boil these potatoes quite long enough. I thought they were easily mashable because I put my fork in them and the fork went in pretty easily. But right, or maybe it's just a bad potato masher. You know, they say a poor musician blames his instrument.
Potato masher.
No, you're an excellent potato masher. I'm trying to, yeah, these are
Potato masher.
These are actually mashable. They are quite mashable. Okay, so we now have,
my menorah.
this is what the potatoes look like mashed. You could probably do a better job, but that's because you're you and we are we. So now, guess what we're gonna do? Now we get to use our fingers. Now we get to use our gloves, Simon.
I have a little masher.
By the way, you are watching history. This is going to be the only time in our lives that we're ever going to do this on camera. So,
More off.
okay, so I just discovered that chicken sticks to your little gloves. And Simon, put the masher away, and now we get to mad.
Oh.
We use our fingers now. Oh, that's gonna hurt the sound man.
Sorry.
Sorry, sound
Where do
man.
you want the,
You're
have
gonna,
it in-
actually, no, that's why we're wearing our gloves, because
Ah.
we're gonna mash this. But
Okay.
here's the thing. Do you want me to mash and you'll add?
Yes, by all means.
Okay, so this is what I'm doing. It's kind of a challenge because these gloves are falling off. The gloves are sticking to the chicken. This is really, go Simon, add some eggs. We'll add some eggs.
1 egg.
1 egg, there we go. 2 eggs, okay, that's good. Simon, would you please add, oh, you have a third one cracked? Go, add the third one, but no more than 3.
No more than 3.
No more than 3, okay, good. All right, I gotta tell you,
Some onion.
yeah, please add the onions. You are missing all the fun. This is totally cool. You should get yourself some gloves and get yourself some children.
Hello.
All right,
I do believe in Mom.
all right, I don't
How
think,
much more?
that's enough onion. By the way, that was 2 onions in that little bowl.
There's still about
Okay.
quarter of an onion.
I would like, yeah, let's start pouring a little of that in just to thicken this up. Well, let me show them what it looks like. Actually, my hands are dirty. Can you lift up the
My
bowl?
hands are dirty,
Show them.
but I couldn't mix a thing.
Okay, so you can see it's getting to be
My
friable. Oh God, okay, so
Nice.
don't use cheap gloves.
Use the expensive ones.
Use the expensive gloves. Hang on, we're gonna get
How
rid of
much?
that. That's a good start. All right, excuse me, I have to get another glove.
Meanwhile, back in the back cave.
All right,
That was quick.
that was quick. I got another glove. Cantor, Simon,
Yellow.
would you please add the parsley?
What color is the
Simon, thank you. Okay,
Whoa. Do we really need
Simon, add the parsley. Okay, even more. Add more, please. Add the whole thing, please. Now, would you please take the baharat mahshi?
Oh, yeah.
That's the spice. And do about, I don't know how much that is. That's probably maybe 2 tablespoons, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Half that?
yeah, do half that. Just,
I
no,
should do-
not into your hand. Do it right into the
Well, I
bowl.
like to do it my hand. My dad always put it in his hand.
Did he?
Thank you.
And with your hands, would you add a little bit of the salt?
Frisco kid.
Okay, so now, that's so lovely.
Good.
Um,
Yeah, have a look at that.
yeah, look how nice that is. Okay, he's gonna crack 1 more egg. So how many eggs is that? 4 eggs.
4 eggs.
All right, yeah, okay. And we're gonna mush that around. And then, you know what's gonna happen? Once you have the whole thing done and ready to fry, you fry it just like regular latkes. This is kind of what it's gonna look like. Can you lift that so they can see?
This is what it looks like before it goes.
Before it goes into the frying pan, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna fry it up. And while I'm doing that, you know what you can enjoy? What can they enjoy?
We've got Chilina Kennedy,
She's gonna be,
world's best singer.
she's a beautiful singer. She is going to be singing a song that I wrote called The Light in Our Hearts.
Enjoy.
You're gonna love it.
Hey everybody! I just wanted to say happy holidays and just how thrilled I am to be involved again with the song Shul this year and singing Aliza's beautiful song, The Light in Our Hearts.
We light a match. The match lights the shamash. The shamash lights the candles on the Hanukkah menorah. And that's what lights the light in our hearts. And that's what lights the light in our hearts. We smile at friends. Our friends smile at others. Then others smile at others all around this lovely world. And that's what lights the light in our hearts. The little things begin it, and then they start to grow, just like the tiny match that makes our Hanukkah candles glow. A smile, a hug, a friendship can spread everywhere, you know. So go and share your love, and your love will travel. And think of how someday we all may live in peace together. And that's what lights the light in our hearts. So light a match to light your candles, and know that you can start a chain of Hanukkah light. We'll live side by side like the candles on menorahs. Sometimes they are different. Sometimes they are different, but each one shines so bright. And that's what lights the light in our hearts. And that's what lights the light in our hearts. The light in our hearts. Just light a match. The light in our hearts.
Kitchen chaos.
Ta-da! We're back, but a little calmer. I think the song, Chilina, just calmed us down, or maybe that calmed you down. So this is what it looks like. And I have to tell you, I know it was kitchen chaos with us, but that just shows you that if we can do it, you can do it. This is the result. And I'm going to tell you, these are Sephardic latkes, and you don't just eat them with applesauce, and you clearly don't eat them with sour cream. The way you eat these is in a pita, or this is a lafa, and you put it with Israeli salad. You put it with, we call this babinjan. It's actually just really, really, really dark fried eggplant. And it's a really good combination. Lastly, you put this in. This is actually in Arabic, it's called beth adbit. It's eggs that cooked all day. They simmered all day.
I chased away the mother bird.
He's a, no. These are eggs that simmered all day with onion skins. All you do, just put them in water with onion skins. They turn this color. When you peel them, this is the color. I don't know what color they look like on camera, but they're just a nice little beige color. You cut them in quarters, throw it all together in your pita or in your lafa, add a little bit of tahina, and you're ready to go. And that's your Sephardic Chanukah.
And playmates, you know, if you hold on to these and store them in the freezer, you take them out in April, you can actually paint them. Sorry, wrong festival.
Wrong festival.
Okay, so look, I'm not going to wait. I've got to try one of these.
Go, try, enjoy.
Oh, it's hot.
And verdict?
Whoa.
I'm telling you, if we could do it, you could do. Thanks for being with us. Let's keep on going. What do we have to listen to now?
Oh, surprise. Who knows?
Enjoy. Happy Chanukah, everybody.
Okay.
That was our dear friend Cantor Shimon Farkas, all the way from Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia. Shimon, we want you to know that all week we have been thinking of you and the Jewish community of Australia. As we've been lighting our candles every night of Chanukah, everyone here in Toronto has been thinking of you. Your community has been deep in our hearts with every song we sing and every candle we light.
Chag Sameach to the Song Shul from Ben Adler in Sydney, where I've just returned from Bondi Beach to light the final night's Chanukah. At Bondi Beach, I was performing in and directing the music for what we think was Australia's largest ever Jewish gathering, a gathering we never wanted to have, to honour the lives of the 15 who were killed a week ago in the terrorist attack that made international headlines. May the situation in Toronto never reach the point that it reached here.
And now it's time for us to light tonight's candles. Chag Chanukah Sameach. We wish you healing.
Welcome, everybody, and this is our final 8th night of Chanukah. We're going to be lighting together right now. Bring 'em. Let's do this together. Ata Adonai Elokeinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav V'tzivanu lahadlik Shel Chanukah Baruch atah Adonai Elokeinu melech haolam She'asa nisim lavoteinu Well, here we are, our 8 beautiful candles are lit, they're twinkling away, spreading light. And now everybody, join me in Brigham. We're going to do Ma'otso. Here we go. Ma'otso Yeshuati Lechanae Leshabeach Tikkun Beit Tefilati V'sham Tadab Nizabeach Li'etachin Marbeach Nitzam Nabeach Azeg Mov Shimizmon Chanukat Hamizbeach Azeg Mov Shimizmon Chanukat
Thank you so much for being with us to celebrate the last night of Hanukkah with our 8th night broadcast. It's been a lot of fun for us, and we're so glad we could share it with you. And we are very grateful to our sponsors who made it all possible. Thank you so much to the very generous Stephen Abrams and Rosette Rutman.
And to the wonderful Ven Mitchell family in honor of June Mitchell. And what a lovely lady she is too. And of course to David and Felicia Poslins. We want to note that it was David's birthday a couple of weeks ago. Happy birthday, David. Any final thoughts, Aliza?
I also wanted to make sure that Cantor Shimon Farkas knows that we are all with you and with your community in Sydney, and specifically anyone who was there on Bondi Beach. You mean so much to us. You are a symbol of our Jewish community, and we wish you strength and healing.
You know, it's funny that we talk about the light of Hanukkah, but when you actually take a match and you strike it, just that energy before, you need a lot of energy to strike the match. And immediately afterwards, a burst of light. And we hope that this is now the time where we've had the trouble in striking a match. Now the light has permeated the world. Hopefully now God has seen that we are coming together as a people. We are united. And all we pray for is light. The light from 8 full candles on a Chanukah, on a menorah, to go and travel and light up the world. That's our wish, our prayer for each of you as we end our Hanukkah. So till we see you again, we wish you love and peace and joy in your lives. Happy Hanukkah. Chag Urim Sameach.
Happy Hanukkah.
B'nei Vietnam.